Comfort in Chaos was like your first full-length album. It took you a while.
Are you judging me for that? You can't rush perfection, I think, right?
You can't rush perfection?
Yeah, very kind of cheap with everything, so I am very good at saving. I don't even trust myself with driving at this point.
Fair enough. Well, let me like pat yourself on the back for that one. Welcome backstage to Lollapalooza India. I've got with me John Summit.
Hey.
Yay. Okay, so listen, I got so much about you. My first question
Yes.
is, you've been around for a while, like a decade.
Yes.
But Comfort in Chaos was like your first full-length album. It took you a while.
Yes.
Are
you judging me for that? You can't rush perfection, I think, right?
You can rush perfection?
Yeah.
Well, let me like pat yourself on the back for that one. Be like, that's amazing. But I kind of want to understand from you. Yes, it took a while.
Yeah.
But what was it like? Did you feel like the right time was now? Like, when did you know that? Okay, now is the time for me to put this out.
Well, I originally started as making club music. And I did that for probably, 6-ish years. And I kind of really perfected my production and sound and try to be the best producer as possible. And then started working with vocalists and songwriters and kind of really developing my artistry. So I see, I did a bunch of singles leading up to that. And I look at it as an album.
Yeah, there were a ton of singles.
A ton, like 50 plus. So, I look at an album as like a full-length movie, and I was doing short films leading up to it. So I had to get the vision locked, and then now I think I'm going to do another album. I want to do an album every year now. Now that it takes a lot of confidence to put an album out. So I had to get, get through my insecurities and stuff like that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Was it harder than you realized? Or?
Oh, it was the hardest thing I've ever done. Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
So there is something really interesting that you've said about Comfort in Chaos, which was that you're having to address this sort of duality between John Walter Schuster and the John Summit side of you. The Schuster side is this introverted stay-at-home guy, and the John Summit is this extroverted party entertainer. When you're saying you had to reconcile with both, how do you that?
I know, it's tough, and it's something I've been battling with a lot the last 4 years, and especially as I get more and more famous, I feel like I have to be John Summit more often than John Schuster, and it makes me kind of messes with my head a little bit, because it is two different, because, I don't know, an ideal night for me is staying at home, listening to music and making music, and I love performing music, but I just have to battle with the two different mindsets,
Do you feel like it's, I know it sounds I really feel like we're getting all psychological here, but do you feel it's harder to get into the John Summit mindset, or do you feel like when you're in it, it's hard to go back?
Very good question. Depends how long I've been in which one.
Wow. It's parallel universe shit.
Oh yeah, totally. But it's super fun though. But it's kind of I don't know if you've seen the show Severance at all, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's kind of you're it's two different. It's like an innie outie kind of vibe.
Oh,
but a lot less dark and depressing than Severance though.
I was gonna say, it's real dark, man. So there's something that you've also talked about, because obviously you've been making beats for so long, right? Yeah. You've said that you put a lot of your big high energy stuff, you're gonna put that out, but there are obviously stuff that you're putting into a million folders on your laptop, right?
Yeah.
So in that, and this is what I'm really curious about, those folders that are there, some of them became Comfort and Chaos. What about the ones that didn't? Where are they? John Summit Schuster guy?
I look at songs I try to make a song every day pretty much at this point. But it's anything, any idea I like to just if you have a bad drawing or sketch, you just crumble up and throw away. Yeah. But I just leave it on my desktop because if I'm very uninspired sometimes or not creative, I can just go and open up a folder of an old song idea and be oh, this was actually good, or no, this should have been in the trash.
Yeah.
So it's my desktop is my landfill basically.
I can only imagine that that's become the backdrop for everything now.
Literally. Yeah.
Gosh, that's a lot. Are there ones because I always am really curious about this with artists, is that are there some that you wish could have turned into something, but you're really struggling?
So song-wise, yes, because not every song is written as a dance song, and what's tough as a dance artist is that you can do something very kind of like soulful or kind of like a little, slower or whatever.
Can we have a soulful
Yeah,
summit?
but no, I mean, I do have some soulful things, I think.
I know.
But the trick is to actually make it still work at a live set, though, too.
Fair
enough. Yeah.
Maybe you need to do an indoor album, John.
Oh, okay.
Think about doing the
I'll
indoor
think about
album.
it.
I'll take credit later.
Okay.
So, for anyone that doesn't know, I want to kind of know, do you have any sort of like pre-gig rituals that you do that are like sacrosanct for your chi?
That's a good question. At this point, not really. I'm just kind of a workaholic, so I like to work on my set up to set time. Otherwise, I'll just like pace back and forth like a dog trapped in a room.
No. I get that. I mean, you also want to be fresh in your mind.
Yes, yeah. And then because you want to, it's like before, if you had lines and you're an actor, so you want to like go over your lines, kind of thing. So I kind of want to go over my set. Yeah.
Okay. I also have one, which is that if I like open up your phone, and I went to your whatever music app you use, what is the last song that you were listening to?
Last song was
it's your own. I will judge you so hard.
It was like On a Melancholy Hill by Gorillaz. Yeah.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah. I love that song. It puts me in a good mood.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm impressed. So I have like this exchange thing. So if I came to your hometown, where would be the first place you take me?
Oh, in Chicago, I'd probably have you try some deep dish at Illuminati's, and then get a hot dog at Portillo's.
Illuminati.
What's that? You never had deep dish? Do you know what that is?
Like a deep dish pizza?
Deep dish pizza, yeah. So
Why
it's the Chicago style of pizza. It's like 4,000 calories and you'll be full for the next 3 days, but it's just like way too much cheese, it's way too much everything, but in the best way.
Is there such a thing as too much cheese?
I don't think so.
Sorry, I don't believe that.
Yes.
Hey, but I'm so excited that you got to like hang out with me backstage.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Really
this has been awesome.
Almost for your set.
Yes, thank you.